Well, welcome back to the Blast from the Past Farming Channel. Hear the couple guineas in the background and once in a while a rooster. Today's every farmer's pain in the butt job. Get the move machinery around. I'll turn the camera around so you can see what's going on here. Yep, had to get the H out and the old 80 pull type combine out. Had to get the auger cart out. That was parked in the way. I'm going to put that way back in the southeast corner because I'm not going to use that this year, and I'm going to sell it next year. And that's hooked onto the Farmwell 350 that used to have a wide front on it, but I put the narrow front on. Had to move the Super C out of the way. Had to move the 5088 out of the way. Had to move the M out of the way. The Farmwell C out of the way. The Farmwell 350 and manure spreader. And hook the 560 onto my 6-row planter. I'm going to turn the lights on in here so you see what I'm doing. There. So now I'm going to back the auger wagon back there in the corner where it usually sets. Then I'm going to back the combine up and get that out of here so I can hook onto the field cultivator and get that out. And then start putting stuff back in the shed again. I won't be using the 7100 John Deere planter no more. I only have 15 acres to plant. So I got this for sale and I have somebody interested in it. So hopefully he'll come today to take a peekaboo at it. And we can come to an agreement and get that out of here and gain a bunch of real estate where that sits. So, but yeah, I think all farmers hate moving all this machinery around twice a year doing this, but has to be done. And the wind ain't blowing 40 miles an hour today like it's been for the last week. Out there where I plowed west of the driveway, it was blowing so hard and so much dust blowing off the field that utility pole right down there, I could only see about the top 6 feet of it at times because of the dust blowing off the plowing. That's why I don't like the plow, but there was so much trash out there from 2 years corn on corn. So I suppose shut this down and we'll catch up with you a little later. I can't videotape while I'm backing stuff in or nothing, so not that talented. So back this in and then the combine out, field cultivator out, then the combine in, and then start putting this other stuff back in and leave that toward the front here so I can work on it and get it all checked over. Catch you later. Well, I've got 2 of them backed in here again. Tight fits. Got to get it on and off the tractor a bunch of times to get it in there nice and tight without hitting the knee braces and all that happy horse stuff. So now it's time to back the old 1979 1440 out of here and back it straight down that driveway a ways. Get the 5088, hook onto the field cultivator, pull it out, and then start putting some more stuff back in the shed again. Fun times. I've got the other tractors in the shed, other than the 560 and the corn planter sitting over there. So I'm going to back this field cultivator up toward that rock pile, and then put this 350 in, and then the 560. I'll drive that in with the planter, then I can work on the planter at this end of the shed. The old fast hitch works nice on these tractors to move stuff around. And I'm getting done just in time because the wind's really starting to pick up again. As you can see, the branches just moving. It's blowing about 20 miles an hour again. Never seen winter, spring conditions where the wind's constantly blowing every day. It's unreal. Well, I got the planter back in the shed today after I got the rest of the machinery moved around. Wind's blowing about 30-35 miles an hour again today. Got the hydraulics figured out on the 560. Gonna use the mid mount for the TA46 loader that goes on here during the summer, but this summer I won't have to use it because it can stay on the 756. So I had a couple extra hydraulic hoses, ran them up here and out the back. So the extra hoses from up there coming back run that runs the up and down on the planter, and then this outlet here, well, I guess this one here, but this double outlet is the middle lever up here, and that runs the marker, and the inside one is going to run the up and down on the planter then. So I got that figured out. I'll have to get the mount or the monitor wired up, which ain't no big deal, and then get it plugged into this and zip tied off. Have some zip ties out here for the hydraulics and then for that. So I went to go put the drive chains on, and the previous owner had shortened them up 2.5 links so that you couldn't even hardly get the chains on the bottom sprocket only, and then up on the top sprocket. Here, let me get my little flashlight out, see if that helps. So I went and got 2 new chains. This is a new one, but it's supposed to go underneath that bottom idler and then over to the top and then up to there. So that's a new chain. This is an old chain, but I added in 2 links and took the half link out. This is a new chain. That's all they had was 2 new ones. And this is an older chain, which are real good shape, but I had to add 2 full links in there yet. So now I'm going to put the seed units in these boxes, which is pretty simple and straightforward. So I'm going to set you down here. Hope you don't tip over. There. Let's see. Drop you down a little bit. It's kind of dark in here, but I can't open up the doors because it's too windy. Get this stuff off here. Okay, where's my number 1? Here's my number 1. Well, let's take these two. A wrench out. 9/16. Well, what the heck? Wrong wrench. Takes a 1/2 inch. I thought that first wrench was 1/2 inch, but I guess it was 7/16. This groove right here goes in this groove. Or that. Line up the bolt holes. Put the nuts back on. Of course, now it's getting cloudy out, so it's not as bright in here as it was. So this is row number 1. Let's see which one's number 2. Here's row number 2. If that light's over here. There we go. Yeah. Can't open up the door. There's a window, take them right off. Like it says, this here ridge here goes in, there's a groove there. This is row number 2. Row number 3. Now you get the gist of it. There's 4. I'm only going to do 1 through 5. I'm not going to plant number 6. That goes along the lawn. And I'll plant down to where I marked it off so it's the same length as last year. Then empty the boxes out with that sweet corn number, turn around, and then plant back, and that would be like number 1 and number 12. If it was a 12-row planter that didn't plant corn, then I can put my electric fence between that and the soybeans without worrying about them being grounded out. So 10 rows of sweet corn. Then I'll have to change the transmission speed for sweet corn. I have it written down in the book. So I'll let you go for now. I have the baby guineas and bantams out here in the brooder house now in my little shed. Didn't take long for Ashley to come investigate. That and Big Boy. She's real curious what's going on. What is that, Ashley? I put the big birds just in the overnight pen. That way they can come and go and check up on them. Get used to them a little bit quicker than if they're running out the whole yard. Get used to them a little bit quicker. Got the feed and water right there inside this door. So, sir. Hi guys. Hi guys. Well, the wind's blowing again. Today is Thursday, the 25th. And on Tuesday the 23rd is when I started this video of moving the machinery out, as you've seen in the video. And on Wednesday, the wind did not even get up to 15 mile an hour. I think we had about a 11 mile an hour wind gust is all. But that evening, the local weather station, I think they said it was 72 days since the wind gust was under 15 mile an hour. And I believe it, like, as I've never seen a early spring and late winter where the wind is just constantly blowing from one direction or the other. And had a heck of a dust storm out here on this 9 acres of plowing that sometimes you couldn't see the utility pole 625 feet away from here, except for the top maybe 6 or 8 feet. It was blowing that much dust. And today I was going to go out and mow lawn and got all bundled up to keep the grass from going down the back of my neck, and made it round and had to quit because the lawn was so full of dust from the dust storm that I'm going to have to wait for it to rain to wash it off and get it cleaner. Always I'd have to wear a dust mask, and now I'm not doing that. So if you like the video, please subscribe and like, and remember, be kind to one another. We'll talk to you later. Bye.